so part 3 of the racist attack at the Fort Wayne Police Department, where they don't help you because they're taking bribes. Some, not all. Anyway, just the ones involved with the Home Depot, Walmart, and the Scuzzy neighborhood board and management here. Anyway, I called out the receptionist and the cop, and I told her right before I was leaving, when we were talking about the door, and I said, those receptionists, I go, they're in on it too. And you know what she did? She goes, okay, that's enough, okay. And she turned her head away. Didn't discipline him, nothing. This was March 20th and March 27th of last year. And there was another attack when I went on March 4th of last year. It was with a cop with red hair. It was a white guy. And it was a Saturday too. Or no, that was, I think it was a Tuesday or Thursday, but it was March 4th. Because I had a court date and something was weird, stuff was happening on my phone. And so I called the FBI, and that lady said, you might have to have your court hearing at the police station. I would go down there. So I went down there, and instead of meeting my attorney at his house like I was supposed to, you know, because it was going to be done over the phone anyway, for a restraining order where an ex-employee lied and said I wanted to cut its grandchild out of its child's stomach, which is a complete lie. And, like that. The judge just, that idiot judge just ordered it. And the rules for getting a restraining order is, it has to be within 6 months. And this happened, this lying alleged attack, which never happened. Oh, it happened in March. There's no exact date. She committed perjury, which my attorney said in court. Idiot. What does that mean? And this lady is so freaking old, like 97. And anyway, it said March of 2019. And this moron wrote the restraining order for December of 2020. So it's that judge's fault. What a moron. He went ahead and approved it. And I had to spend like $1,700 on that restraining order and another one. All because that idiot the first time. That should have never, ever been issued. That was a year and a half that this lie attack happened. That should have never even been approved, that order. Meaning I should have never had to defend myself. That judge, that place, that scummy small claims court, which is also involved in my stalking, where they conduct fake hearings just to be close to me. It's like, come on. Are there really 10 to 15 or 13 or 17 clients here? Or just customers here at the small claims court? Only on the days I come? There's 0 people when everybody else goes. And they act like as long as we don't say anything, you know, in the beginning, she's so dumb and stupid, she'll believe we're really here. What they do is they get the date, of course, from who? The dirty small claims the small claims court employees. The Annex County Courthouse, small claims, they give them the date. That's the only way they get it. Because I don't say it out loud or tell anyone. And I don't say it out loud at home. And the neighbors know. And, yeah. And then all of a sudden, there'll be 10 or 20, sometimes even 30 stalkers that are all there on the same day I am. And then they're all screaming, yelling. And then they're trying to dress like me, wear tights and hot pink sneakers. So if you see black tights or any tights with hot pink sneakers, they still don't look like mine, the hot pink sneakers. No one's does. They're like a dull, ugly pink. Not like my neon ones. Keep trying. I'm like the 2020 version of Madonna. I'm the icon, so I won't thank you, but I feel special. I know I am. Okay, so anyway, I don't see how that's supposed to bother a person anyway. That's flattering. So that's supposed to harass me into like moving or bleaching my hair? Get the fuck out of here. Out of here! The fuck out of here. Anyway, that looks like you're bothering yourselves. And you are. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so that cop basically admitted that. And on the March 4th attack, those receptionists again, when I was having a restraining order hearing over the phone, I was sitting in that same area. I remember there was this cop with short, dark black hair, coffee brown hair, and she was fake pouting. She was going, walking past me like, And then she slammed the door, and then she opened the door and said, "Oh, sorry," and then she slammed it again. Like a psycho. And, yeah, and then they locked me inside the police department. And with the cop there. That was in the morning too, around 8 or 9 on March 4th. And they shut down the door. They do that at Parkview too. Level 1 and level 3. Suite 120 and Suite 300. On Carew Street. They'll like shut the doors. They'll open the doors automatically for everybody else. And then they'll close the doors on me. They did that at the police department. They locked me in the doors, and the doors wouldn't open. And a cop was standing right outside, and he's standing with 2 stalkers, and they're there to serve as witness to make sure that he shows that he favors them, so they can go back and report it to Home Depot, Walmart, and then the scuzzy neighbors that, yeah, he looked and he saw her stuck and he didn't help her, and yeah, he showed them that, yeah, he's siding with us. He's aligned with us. White power. That's what they're doing. You know what I mean? They try and make a fake customer, a fake pedestrian come in, and then they tell the employee to treat me like a shit and scream at me and yell at me and treat me very, very badly. Talk about not from this country, and then they'll have a fake customer there smiling who's a stalker, and they witness it to make sure that the employee did what they begged. Or they bribed them. These businesses are being bribed for free lawn equipment from Home Depot, free groceries for a week from Walmart. Check your inventory. And being begged. I don't know what lies they're being told about me. I'm a druggie. They're telling them lying. I'm a druggie. I don't know. Stripper, prostitute. I don't know. Bad things. I don't think, and most of all these businesses, they don't even need to believe it. They were all nerds picked on in high school. And so they're trying to relive out their non-glory days. And pretend that they're the pretty popular people. They all look like they're picked on in high school. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, so that happened. The doors. And then the receptionist saw I turned around. And I was like, how do I get out of here, you know? The doors wouldn't open, and the cop turned back, and he's looking back and pretending to talk to the stalkers. He's probably 10 feet in front of me. He kept looking back and smiling. And I tried to open the doors, and I couldn't get them open. And, so I was knocking on the door, too. And the receptionist wouldn't answer, and then finally, after like 2 minutes, "Oh, I didn't hear you." I didn't care. I just left by that time. I was tired. And then the cop, he's looking back and smiling. And then they started walking in front of me to taunt me. And then they kept looking back at me. And then when I went to go pay at the parking garage, this directly across from, what do you call it? I don't think it's the city county building or the police station. You know where the Allen County Jail is? It's connected to the parking garage. When I walked across that little bridge, you know, and in there to go and pay my that toll booth, then he like stood near that and fake talked, and they all looked at me. And then he walked in front of me, and then he like smirked, and then he walked back into the police station to see if I would confront him. No, I would if you walked up to me. Why do I gotta do it? Hell no. I don't just go up to people and beg them. That's you guys. That's the other thing. You can't